I will follow you around as you
Personally, I'd go for what we had down near 800 when we're going up to 700 or 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed to me like part of the problem on the last, full transit is that the particles were coming from like left to right. We weren't going straight at them.
Yeah.
And so maybe something about the way they were hitting there was causing that or turbulence. But it looks like now we're kind of seeing them more in the right direction of the camera. So.
Yeah, I agree. This view is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, and we're not seeing that turbulence.
Okay. I'm good with this. Thanks for all that. This configuration seems good for us.
Yeah.
Little Medusa right there just came down.
Sure, so just so you know, this is the exact same configuration, camera and angles and every zoom as previous.
Thanks, Ellen. So yeah, I think the issue was more how we were oriented relative to how the particles are moving around. Probably had something to do with these currents that we're seeing up in the shallower water.
The animals are likely more transparent and smaller as you go shallower as well. Makes it nice and challenging.
Yeah. We should definitely. Leaving us? We'll miss you.
So this will bring us just above the salinity minimum that we recorded on our CTD instrument as the ROVs ascended to the benthic exploration this morning. We'll be up on top of the scattering layer that we saw sonar.
So we want to be looking for the indicator species for North Pacific Intermediate Water, which is a tiny little 1 centimeter diameter medusa with 4 tentacles that it keeps curved up above the bell. And the bell is scattered with nematocysts.
Ah, great.
It'll tell us if we're getting the water mass all the way down here or not.
Dougal, did you look at that CPV trace? So it looks like just above that salinity minimum, there's like a pretty big local salinity maximum as well.
Right.
It seems a little different from what we've been seeing.
Ooh, what was that? Magnolia?
A little siphonophore, maybe?
Outside my window right now, there's a group of about 50 people carrying a portable shrine. Festival season.
Interesting.
Well, it's way short in the background, that's what it is. Here I am, looking in the deep sea or in the northern Pacific Ocean.
Pretty amazing, really.
Quite a few siphonophores drifting by here.
Have you guys reported on the audio of where you guys are each located?
So what was that?
Again?
This is Roland just asking if you guys reported in the audio where each one of you guys are located so that we have that in our archived audio.
I'm at the beach in New York.
And I'm Mike Ford. I'm here at the Silver Spring Exploration Command Center.
Heather Judkins, University of South Florida, St. Petersburg, in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Dougal Lindsay in Yokohama, Japan.
And the rest of us are out here on the Okeanos Explorer in the North Pacific.
Great. And for those watching on the feed, we are conducting a midwater exploration above the Fairpont Seamount. we're about 1,630 kilometers away from Honolulu, Hawaii. We are moving up to a depth of 300 meters to conduct the last one of 5 transects, exploring the midwater for many types of midwater organisms, from fish to cephalopods to gelatinous animals. And we're gathered and connected with a number of experts around the world. We've seen a ton of great organisms so far on our 4 previous transects, so we're looking forward to the last one, see if we can find something even more exciting.
Looks like there are a lot of calicophora and siphonophores, little ones darting away as we disturb them.
So is there any ecological significance as we move from the Siphonex siphonophores and things like Praia and then into the calicophorans?
Well, the Siphonex are normally larger and they need more food. They can eat larger prey. And the animals that migrate every day between the surface and the deeper waters, where they have a deeper daytime distribution depth, they're normally larger. And the smaller plankton that migrate shallower in the water, they don't go quite as deep during the day. And the small phyomorph calicophorans, which we're seeing now, can only eat those smaller size of plankton. So I think they have a good niche going there with the calicophorans shallower feeding on the smaller plankton and the Siphonex feeding on the larger, more mobile plankton during the day.
Okay, yeah, that's doing that now.
That's great.
So most of the data we have is from plankton nets that integrate. It's not very often you get people throwing at less than 100-meter thickness of a layer for each net. And the animals are normally damaged and broken up as well. So we do have very little information on the physical distributions of the siphonophores.
That's great.
Good.
Yeah. I wonder if the calicophoran siphonophores, I wonder if they come up on the newest video plankton recorders. I imagine they might. I think that they're about the right size class.
They do. It's often very hard to tell what species they are, though, unless you get them side on.
Yeah.
They just happen to be photographed the apex or looking from the bottom or anywhere in between. They're often very hard to ID.
Yeah.
Some, like Dimorphis arctica, which is a boreal indicator species, you can tell the eudoxid, for example, very distinctive. So some of the species we can follow in the different water masses using the VPR. So that would be a good tool to actually have on your ROV there to give us more information about the smaller animals that we can't really see in the video very well. That way we get the entire size range of organisms.
That's great. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's too far off. I think technologically, I think the instruments exist, and it's just a matter of the proper housing and integrating it into the system. But that would be great to get a better understanding of what's in the particle fields that we're seeing. We can have little sparks of knowledge about sort of the ecology that happens down here.
Yeah, and with a tool like the digital plankton recorder, you can also quantify the marine snow and have a look at the food of the animals, so we can then relate why the animals are there, where we see them with the ROV camera, to situations of food, or if we're lucky, we may even see the juveniles stages of what we're seeing the adults of in the video.
Yes, yes.
Then all that would remain would be to try and get DNA samples of some of them somehow.
Definitely.
Okay, shoreside, we've made it to 300 meters. Just give us a minute here. We'll set up the cameras and lights for the next transect.
Copy that. Thanks very much. That's great.
Oh, you want more time?
300 meters.
Before Mandela?
On.
think that the cryptic species of Sol Mandela too.
How's the lighting there, Roland? Do we see more if I tilt up a little?
You mentioned the indicator species for the North Pacific Intermediate water.
Yeah, we seem to be missing something.
Is that a species of Sol Mandela, or is that a different Narcomedusa?
Must have been a gain on your camera.
Was known as Aegina citria until very recently, and I published a paper with some co-authors that split Aegina citria into 3 different families of different genera, and we described the new species, which we're looking for right now, Formundagina and Nematophora, in that paper. It's only been out for like a month or so, I think.
Great.
But most of the biogeographical records for Aegina citria on the internet or on the big biogeography databases are actually not.
Jelly straight ahead, slightly right.
Okay, great. Good to know. I should also note that at on the beginning of the benthic dive this morning, there was a report of an Aegina citria.
Oh, really?
So we'll have some video to look at of that. Looks like a larvation house in the center of the screen.
Was that animal yellow?
I should say I have not seen the image yet.
It was. Hi, this is Chris on the Okeanos. You mean the citrina?
Pulling out wide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it was red. I think. I was the one who saw it. So.
Okay. Did it have 6 tentacles rather than 4?
I didn't actually see the tentacles. It was actually on the. It was on a bamboo coral.
On a bamboo coral.
It's going out of the light.
Yeah.
Pulling out.
I believe that's what it was on.
It might have been being eaten then. Wow.
Yeah, it was a bamboo coral. It was just sort of, I guess.
Straight above the
sort of
camera,
the
there's
bell
a
right
dot
above
with
the
a
polyp.
streamer behind it.
It was dark colored. I
What
don't know if that's much
happened then,
help.
because Narcomedusa eats gelatinous animals. It ran into a benthic cnidarian. It could quite easily munch on that until it could free itself and swim off again. That would be awesome if that happened.
Well, I think.
Or it could be being eaten by the bamboo. Yeah.
It looked like some of the other polyps adjacent to that animal were closed or something. So I got the impression that it was feeding the way it normally does, but I've never seen it in action, so I don't know. But I did see it, so as long as it's still fresh in my mind, I'm happy to provide any information that
those
I can.
guys?
Fabulous, Chris. Let's check that out.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to locate that other, what I thought was Tiburonia in one of the ascending or descending video dives, but it was momentary, but it's really hard to mistake. So, but I can't substantiate it, so sorry.
No. Both good observations there.
Lots of fluids.
Yeah, seen a lot of those.
Top center. Just went all over your head, or over your brow.
The white spots attached could be onchaid copepods, perhaps. They tend to live on the houses.
Gelatinous coming center, passing center, left.
Yeah, top center.
Swimming guy on the left or gelatinous on the right?
Larvation house right there.
I was going for the swimming, but darting out of view here.
Yeah.
Good.
Very top left. Coming center.
Oh, yeah. Phosphorus or a solitary cell?
What's that look like?
South. Hanging out. Solitary south. Beautiful. See if we can zoom in on that.
Bit of krill too.
He is quite mobile.
We're at this distance.
Yeah.
Zoom, yeah.
Nice.
Rolling.
You can hold there, Roland. Push back in. You see the arrow?
Yep.
Is he gone?
Yeah, up or off, left.
Copy. Yeah. Just come full wide, see if they see anything.
Full wide.
A lot of heating now.
Diagonal up right. There's a little spoof. Halfway up.
Solitary smelt
Straight
back there.
above.
A lot of larvation houses. Mycopleuroidae. Quite abundant here.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen a definitive krill.
There's something
No,
shiny.
we haven't.
Left.
Yeah, I think.
Might be a little bit shallower. Oh, that might be.
So our temperature here is a lot warmer. It's 11.8 Celsius. Our salinity is 34.26, and dissolved oxygen is 4.42 milligrams per liter.
I think we're
and
maybe
we're at 300 meters.
so far out of Sirius's light, it may be affecting theory. Just tell Andy to hurry up. Jelly Center.
Maybe. Stand by.
There we go.
Full wide.
Copy.
Are you there? Maybe don't miss us.
Where?
Oh, that just tumbled out of view. I didn't.
Top screen. White dot.
Copy. Coming up.
Zooming. Pretty far away from you. You got maximum focus. Should give you time to get to it, right?
I'm trying.
I'm saying just that we've spotted it there. Or do you want me to pull focus on that guy?
Another larvation.
I think you can let it go. Let's come full wide, see if they see anything.
Yep.
Center.
Go ahead, Nav.
Hey, we're ready for the 15-minute call out, but we're still doing our last transect, so please hold off on any other ship.
Okay, keep coming.
For recovery.
Okay, 15-minute call out. You got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah. Probably missed it. Guys getting that?
Oh, yep. I see it.
Yep. Focus in on this guy if you can.
It's way out there.
Okay.
It's mostly holding stable. It's coming toward you slowly.
Very
I'm
transparent.
moving towards it.
Yep.
Count the tentacles in it.
Maybe 12 or 16.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's another cryptic thermosis.
Yeah.
It's getting in the optimal light now.
Okay.
Focus is middle.
That might be 12 tentacles or fewer than that.
Oh, it's side surface.
Still coming at you.
Yeah.
Look, just found the bell.
Is this damaged?
Yeah, the sun
Pulling out.
is open. Yeah, damage.
Yep. Oh.
Something got and didn't like it and escaped and ripped through the stomach wall.
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice.
Good imagery there. Thanks a lot, guys. That was good. Very clear.
White thing, top center? No, center.
Go ahead.
So he'd be one of the guys who's eating the salt.
Okeanos, let you know that our video feed number 1 is frozen. Waiting for that to come back now. It's back.
White center.
Center there. That. Siphonophore. I don't see a really clear nectaphore on that. I don't know if that might be Apollina.
Pretty far away from you.
Tough to tell.
Yep.
Is it a single nectaphore or does it have two?
Yeah, I could
Full white.
really if it had a nectaphore at the top before
Larvation house at the bottom.
the left alone.
So,
Really the center, a little larvation house. Yep. Florida.
I think he's home. Still coming at you.
Yep.
Coming at you pretty
Thanks, guys.
fast.
That's good.
Pulling out.
All right, Patsy. 5 seconds.
So Dougal is
There's a straight line center.
a siphonophore with a nectaphore on it, or is that
It's
one
going
of
to
the
be a good
strange
one.
types that doesn't have an obvious nectaphore?
Syrinexes has a single nectaphore.
Okay.
It's retained larval nectaphore. It never loses the larval nectaphore to replace it with regular nectaphore.
Okay. And that's similar to the development
Pretty far away.
of a Prayed, or different? Prayed has really big
Max zoom.
like
Okay.
Yeah, this
Come
is
on
the
in.
last shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is a
they
good subject.
they also start
Merlin,
with
look
the
at
larval
serious view.
nectaphore,
That's right.
but is normally you can't see it on the video. It'll be really small, nested within the two larger opposed nectaphores.
Okay.
Some places.
Okay, short side, that's the end of 300, and I was at the end of my leash chasing that last subject there. So sorry we couldn't get more light on it.
Thank you.
That was a good-looking south, and thanks for the fantastic video on that. I think we had pretty good stuff today.
Oh yeah,
That was excellent.
That was great.
brush up on my German now.
Yeah, we do have some work to do. So that concludes it then. We've finished our 5
So I'm coming port.
Midwater transects. Saw some incredible things. We saw some really great team
super.
boards.
Comms check.
Pretty exciting stuff on a board.
What's your heading going to be?
Nav has
Paul
that super
Medusa,
loud clear.
Loud and clear now.
It's really exciting to look at.
Pilot, dive super.
We're all going to we'll pick up tomorrow
Pilot
and
has
report
dive
through
super
some more
loud and
video.
clear.
Loud and clear, pilot.
I think that's about
Winch,
it.
dive super.
Feature last.
Anybody else have any
loud and clear,
any
dive
comments about the
Loud and
dive
clear,
or
winch.
anything they want to note before
Bridge,
we
dive super. Comms check.
close out?
We have you loud
This
and
is
clear.
just Chris Ma. Loud and clear, bridge.
Yeah, it's just a really interesting site with all the, it seems like there's a lot more particles than we've been seeing at other sites, so it'll be interesting to take a closer look, even just at the
We do not yet have a
ECG
deck.
data, see if there's something going on there that could be causing that. And also really want to thank everyone who called in today. It's a Saturday night for a lot of us, so it's pretty awesome that we have so many folks on.
Yeah, this is great. Really great. Dougal, any last comments?
This has been awesome. Like, some really good video there on some really interesting animals. So I can't wait to see the high quality video when it reaches me on a hard drive.
How are you looking down there?
Later down the track. Thanks very much, everybody.
Just about getting the positive turnout.
Yeah, huge thanks to the pilots from the video team. And it's a challenging environment. We got a lot of incredible imagery and everything. So I appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Levi. Thanks, Roland. That was really fantastic. And Chris Ma, thank you for the time today. And
thank you.
We're going to close out and say goodbye to everyone.
So, am I to understand we're removing
Chris
the
Ma,
term?
are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, Chris, we're going to hand back the con to you, and thanks very much.
Thanks. I think we have, one more? Looking forward to it.
Sunday lunch.
All right, you guys have a good...
Thanks, Shoreside.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks. I'll talk to you guys later.
What happened?
Bye, guys.
Thank you. And so this is Chris Ma from the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History. This concludes our Midwater transect. I hope you'll join us tomorrow as we proceed on another full deep-sea exploration in the Johnson Atoll unit. Thank you.
Nav, this is Dive Super.